What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Duchess, and today we're doing another episode of Does It Disney. Today we are starting our girl Pocahontas. You guys suggested that we do Pocahontas, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off directly with our girl. If you want to check out the last series, I'll make sure to put it down in the description below. And if you're currently playing InZoi, make sure you use code Duchess, DUCHESS, and we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So as you guys can see, we already have our girl here. We have our preset, and I already changed the background so it can give the same vibes as what we got Pocahontas over here giving. So as you guys know, I already have my preset. We're gonna go ahead and start with the hair. So let's go to face, hair. Her hair is actually, I feel like, the correct style. There's a few other ones you could do. We could do this one. I just feel like it adds a little bit too much of a bump, and I feel like that's not exactly her. Let me see if we maybe have any other options. She definitely doesn't have bangs. That is for sure. I think that first hairstyle is honestly our best bet. I think this is definitely our best bet. So let's go ahead and change the color. This one's more flowy. It's so hard to choose. Let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. We can always change it in the end. We can always change it in the end. So let's change all the hair to match, and we'll make it all black. Perfect. So we'll leave that there. All right, let's go ahead and get to the facial features. So as for her skin, of course she has warm skin. Let's go, maybe it's a little bit too dark. Maybe let's go right here, and then let me add a little bit more red into her skin. Hold on. I don't want to make her straight up red. Hold on. How can I? Aha, there we go. Maybe right, hold on, a little bit darker. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm getting there. Hold on. Bear with me. Maybe right here. Yes, I feel like that's good. So let's start working her features. She has some pretty freaking brows. What the heck? I'm trying to get like her. Girl, say something for the rest of us. I guess go to eyes, let's go to eyebrows. The closest we have to her eyebrows, I would say, are these right here. We're gonna have to go ahead and move these up. So let's go into detailed mode, and we'll move these up. And her eyebrows do shorten towards the ends. So let's come here, bring this in and bring it up, and then we'll bring this down. Her eyebrows are definitely smaller than what we have available to us as far as options goes. So I don't really know what to say about that. So let's maybe bring this up right here. I feel like that's as close as we're possibly gonna get right at this moment. Let me come here and actually bring the eyebrows up a bit, because her eyebrows are very tall. Now, as far as why her lids are looking like that, child, the girl do not know. I do not know. Let's go to detailed editing. And we're gonna bring this more up here, bring this down, because you can see it has a small lid area right around here. I know you guys can't see where my mouse is putting, but like, see how she has, like, you can see her lid in the picture. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, we had that. Let me get rid of whatever this thing is on her eyebrows. How do I get rid of that? Eyelashes, eyebrows, makeup, maybe? Is that what it is? Is it makeup? Is it maybe eyeliner, blush? I feel like it's under skin, maybe. What the heck? Where is it? Face paint, maybe? Is it under face paint? No, where is it? Scars, freckles, moles, characteristics. Y'all, what is on her eyebrows? Is it under makeup? It's gotta be. Eyeshadow? What? Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. Now she doesn't look completely crazy. So let's bring this right here. Let's bring this in some again. Let me see. I'm trying to make it as accurate as possible. The brows, I would say, still need to come up a little bit more. Oh, this just isn't right. It isn't right. Maybe something like this and then bring it up. Maybe like that. I feel like that's the closest we're gonna get. And I did notice that as far as her eyebrows go, her eyebrows are a lighter brown. So let's go ahead and fix that. Let's go right here. Maybe it's still a little bit warmer. So actually more like this, maybe a little bit more down. It still has a lot more red in it, I feel like. Yup. So it's a bit too red. I need more of like orangish red to get the right brown, I feel like, or at least as close as possible to the brown. Oh, I feel like that was it. Wait, hold on. Right about maybe like here. So it's not quite black, but it's definitely a lighter color. Yes, there we go. So as far as her eyelashes, we can't really see her eyelashes very well. I feel like maybe the most accurate might be something like these. We do have these, but her eyelashes, you can definitely see them. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really hooded the way that these are. I wish I could like lift the eyelashes up just a teeny tiny bit so they're not down like that, but you know, we're gonna make it work. So she does have almond eyes. So we're going to, I feel like the eyes are actually pretty on par with where she's at. Now, I will say her eyes are a little bit further away than what hers is. Well, actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, no, I'm tripping. Her eyes are definitely further away. Okay, let's come here and let's, how do I do this, y'all? There we go. Bring them a little further. I don't want her to look a little off. Let's see. Let's start going back into detailed editing. We still need to get her that almond shape. Bring this up a little bit. Bring this up right here, bring this lid in, and she does have like a little bit of a squint going on. I feel like we're getting somewhere. She does have, I don't really have many features as far as what her nose looks like because it's a cartoon. So I'm gonna say her nose is not very defined. Can I bring this in a little bit more and bring this in a little bit more? Yes, and then we're gonna bring in the actual tip of her nose. We want it definitely on the flatter, smaller end. And then I feel like this is looking good. Her eyes are actually darker, so we're gonna go into, excuse me? Oh, I'm like, am I tripping? We're gonna make her eyes darker. They're all pretty much the same color for the most part. So we're gonna make it darker. All right, there we go. We're getting somewhere. I still feel like her eye shape is a little bit off. This definitely needs to come up. Maybe this comes like down. Oh, it does come down a little bit. It comes down maybe right here. Maybe more like this, I would say. There we go. And then this is gonna come more right here. Yes, yes. I feel like we're getting somewhere. Her eyes don't look bad. I do wish they could turn in just a little bit more. I want to lift these corners up a little bit to give that lifted almond look that she has. Maybe bring this down a little bit to accentuate it. I feel like that works. That works. So we have that. Let's go ahead and move on over to her lips. So let's do that. So let me zoom in, get her lips done. Let's see. She does have a bigger upper lip, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna have this, bring this down. Her bottom lip is more about right here. Except because it's more realistic, it does look a little crazy. I don't want her to look crazy or nothing. Her lips are very close to her mouth. I would say, I wish I could just make the mouth overall bigger. Oh, I can. Let me see. I feel like that's not bad. Keep it right here. Make sure she don't look crazy. We're actually, wait, what the heck? This is not terrible. We're getting somewhere, y'all. Yes. We got the lid going. We got the brows going. We got the eyes. We got the nose. The nose is honestly fine. I will say I probably need to bring up the nostrils to be more accurate to her. Let me see. There we go. We're getting, the accuracy is getting there. All right, let me see. I feel like it needs to come out a little bit. There we go. Yes, we're getting somewhere, y'all. She does have like slight pout to her lips. So we'll do that. It's supposed to be more slight pout. It kind of goes up though. And I think I want to like open this up a little bit if I can. And maybe like the same thing right here. Yeah. And then I think we can go back and we can extend her mouth out just like a little bit. Yes. Let's go back into details. Let's bring this part in a little bit more because I feel like that's a bit more accurate. And then this, can I bring this up some? Will that work? Yes, yes, yes. There we go. We want the upper lip to be bigger, but we do want it to be proportionate because her lips are proportionate to one another. So I can still bring this out a little bit. There we go. Yeah. I do wish that I could fix this and make it look a little bit more natural. I feel like, what can I do here? Maybe move this a little bit. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure she don't look crazy, y'all. This is not terrible. I feel like we're getting somewhere. Now we just need to work on face shape. I feel like for it to make complete sense. So let's go back to basic. We're going to bring this out. I feel like her top lip definitely comes out a lot more than her bottom lip. I feel like that's fine. For detailed editing, she does have a shorter chin. We're gonna bring it out some. And then we're gonna come down here. And she does have a wider jawline. So we're gonna make her a wider jawline. But we don't want it to make her cheeks chubby. So I'm gonna bring this out right here like this. And then maybe bring this in just a teeny tiny bit. Because I need that accentuation of the jaw. Let's see, go into basic. Maybe like here and then bring this out a little bit more. We don't want chubby. We want her face to be hollow on that part and bring it more out on this part. We're getting somewhere. Yes. I still feel like her eyebrows and her eyes still could be a little bit higher up. We technically could bring her entire face literally just up. Let me see. Keep it more right there. I feel like that's fine. I feel like that's fine. We're getting somewhere, y'all. So I like this. Let's go ahead and work on her face characteristics. So as far as her jaw, I need her jawline to be very much so accentuated because as it is in the movie. Nasal bridge is fine. Cheeks, we'll accentuate those as well, but just not too much. You don't want to make her cheeks look too hollow. I feel like that's fine. Eye bag, she doesn't have any brow crease. I would give her a little bit of a brow crease. And then I think what I'm gonna come in and do is lift up one of her eyebrows. So take out symmetry mode and lift up one of her brows and maybe lower this one a little bit. Let me see. Okay, I feel like that's not as noticeable as I would like it to be. Let me bring one of these down. Let me maybe bring one of these up and bring it more like over here. Do like that. Yes, maybe not that much. I'm gonna put symmetry mode back on before I mess up anything. So I think we'll keep it there like that. This works perfect. As far as any of the other ones, chin cleft, no. Lip line, no, I don't like the lip line. Smile line, she doesn't have any smile lines. Nasal bridge is fine. I think we could start working on, we give her a little bit of a glow, but let's start working on the makeup portion because I feel like that's really gonna pull this together. As far as highlighter, there really isn't none. I wish there was a contour option though. That would be absolutely lovely. I mean, I guess I could technically reverse contour. Let's see. The contour is mainly only on her cheeks. So the reverse of that would be, well, the direct reverse of that would be more so, I would say probably this one. And then we'll make sure that it's still a little bit more on the orange area. Oh, there is contour. What the heck? I did not know we had contour. Well, you'll learn something new. So we're gonna make sure that the contour does actually match her face, because we don't want her looking crazy, you know what I'm saying? So we've got that going. We've got her contour. I still feel like her face could be more red, but I don't want it to look like crazy or nothing. I still feel like her eyes are also not giving what I need them to have gave yet. Oh, I feel like I need to do side profile a little bit. That might be part of it. Let's see. Can I do the same thing with her lashes? Let me see. That just opened her eyes up more, and I do not want her to look crazy, y'all. What the heck? I feel like this works. Her eyebrows are still way too close together. Accuracy is not accuracy. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like that looks better actually doing that. I don't know why I hadn't done that before, but sure. Let me see. I feel like that's a little better. I feel like her nose could be a little bit wider. Let's widen her nose a little bit. I feel like that's a little bit better. I feel like we're still getting somewhere. I do want to give her some eyeliner and then give her a small amount of eyeshadow. We're gonna go for this right here. Oh, that's exactly what I was going for. Perfect. If I could fix the under part, let me see. Eyeshadow B, eyeshadow C. Eyeshadow C, I want it to be closer to her skin color. And then eyeshadow B, I want that also to be closer to her skin color. Yes. I could actually potentially take this. Let me see. Eyeshadow A needs to be dark, and then the intensity is fine. I don't know, y'all. I feel like that's not giving what I was expecting to give. Let's try the eyeliner first. That's more of what I was going for, truthfully. But she does have some a little bit on her under her lid. Let me see. I just don't want it to be giving glam. I think that's the closest we're probably gonna get to being accurate. So I think we'll do that, and maybe we can lower the intensity just a smidge. Maybe bring it up here a little bit, and I feel like that'll be fine. I'm trying to see what else I can do. As far as her eyes are pretty much fine. The shape is okay. I feel like her irises could be a bit smaller. So let's do that. Let's come here. Wait, is this how I make the iris smaller? I think I gotta go into eyes and do it if I'm correct. Aha, here we go. Yes, so make them smaller. I feel like we got it. Now we just need to change her outfit to make sense and change her outfit and her body type. Let's see. So let's get her right. Let's see. Let's body shape. So body weight a little bit down. There we go. Perfect. Yes. We make her thighs a little bit bigger. Make sure she got a little bit of a booty. We're gonna bring her boobs in a little bit and bring them down a little bit. I feel like her shoulders are not as broad and her arms are not as big, so we can actually make her arms a little bit slimmer. I feel like that's fine. She does have a long neck. I didn't realize that before, but we can definitely fix that. Oh wait, this looks so good. What the heck? Oh, we didn't do her ears, y'all. Honestly, the ears are pretty much fine. I'm not sure there's much we could do for the ears for real. If I were to try and fix this, I don't think there's much I could do. Hold on, let me take these earrings off of her, because she's definitely not wearing earrings. Let's see, this comes out, this comes in as well. But I really wish it would separate, but it doesn't, and that's okay. It is what it is. We are in symmetry mode, so it's not completely messed up. Wait, what the heck, y'all? Wait, we're cooking. Let me put her lipstick on. See, I'm out of practice. Let's overline her lips. Yes, and let's give her red. Let's give her, excuse me, I need red. Duh. And then let's change the intensity down. I feel like, why does it overline like that? It looks a little crazy. I feel like that's fine. I still feel like her skin is not the right color yet, so let me go in and leave it right there. So we're gonna leave it right there. I feel like that's the best I can get for that. And I will say her features are a little more relaxed. I think it's the cheekbones that I need to fix. That's what it is. It's the cheekbones. Hold on. Bring this down a little bit. There we go. Oh my gosh. It's crazy how the little details make such a huge difference. So let's go ahead and change her outfit. For tops, let's see if we can find something that, I don't know if there's anything that might make sense. Let me take this jacket off of her. I'm thinking something kind of like this top might be able to work. Let's take these socks off. They can go. Maybe I can craft something. Let's see. Maybe we can craft a top that'll work for her. Maybe something like, I like the idea of using that. I'm not sure. It's just not completely her though. You know what I'm saying? Here, let's just look into the tops. Maybe there is something that we can use. Let's see here. If I come down here, there's really no off the shoulder top. There's just one. So I think we will have to craft it. And I think I want to go with, it's either this neckline or this one, because none of these other ones make sense for her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking I want to go with this one. As far as arms, we definitely don't want her to have sleeves. See, that's something like this doesn't make sense. And then we will do something, I think maybe like that, I feel like could work. Yes, I feel like that. Oh, this is actually really cute. Do I really want this neckline though? If I did this, I guess I could put, dang. I think that this is gonna be the most close, this is gonna be the closest to accuracy that we're gonna be able to get. So we're gonna craft that. And then we're gonna change the colors. This is cute. This is a cute top on her though. I do wish we had off the shoulder or no shoulder, because I just feel like it would just look so much better. So as far as colors, we're gonna need to come back to more oranges colors. Let's bring it maybe to right, bring it a little bit down, and then just a little teeny tiny bit more orange. Subcolor, we want this to be more of a light orange, but we don't want it to be too pigmented. So something maybe like this. I feel like that works perfect. Is it just me, or does it still feel like she's a little off, y'all? What is it? I think it's the nose. I think it's because her nose is actually defined. I feel like that's what's messing it up a little bit. And then just the eyebrows. We weren't able to get the eyebrows right, but I do feel like this is still pretty accurate. We did that. All right, so let's get her skirt. This skirt on her is, first of all, so freaking cute. What the heck? Bottoms, skirt, here we go. We're gonna craft her a skirt. Was this our only options? No way. Oh, this is so cute. Yes, give me that. Perfect. And let's go ahead and change the color. Let's do maybe something like this. I wish I could I eye drop colors or no? I guess not, huh? They said, ma'am, you're doing entirely too much. Entirely too much. Let's fix it then. It's not orange enough. Be like right here. What happened to my colors, y'all? Why is it only going green? What in the world? Am I tripping, y'all? Am I tripping? What the heck? Wait, y'all, why wouldn't it let me get back? I know I'm not tripping, y'all. Why wouldn't it let me get to the green? I mean, I kind of like this brown, but I want orange. Y'all see how it's only doing like these colors? If you look at the spectrum, I should be able to get more of an orangey color, but it's not really there we go. That's a little better. I need a little bit more red in it though. Maybe right here. It's not gonna let me color match it perfectly because it's giving yellow. I think the closest I'm gonna be able to get it that'll make sense, probably a little bit of a slightly darker color. And let's kind of wash out that color a little bit. I think we're gonna go for something like this. She looks so cute. Oh, look at our girl. Let's get her shoes right. We're gonna go ahead and give her some sandals or maybe some cute heels. This could be the modern version of our girl. You know what I'm saying, or really truthfully, she wouldn't be wearing any shoes. For real, she wouldn't be wearing any. I feel like this is giving. So let's go ahead and give her the medallion necklace thing. See, let's go to accessories, necklaces. The closest they're gonna have to that is probably something like this one. I wish we had a thicker option. None of these are really giving the same vibe. This is cute, but it's not gonna be giving the same vibe. I think this is the one. Can I change it to be blue though? Is the real, oh, I can. Yeah, that's so good. So we changed that. I do feel like what's bothering me on her face is the way that her lip, because of the pout that she has. Hold on, let me see y'all. I know it looks crazy. Hold on, bear with me. I just wanted to fix that. I feel like that looks a lot better. Yes, it does. And then basic editing, let me fix that. Let me see. Maybe out a little bit because it is even. We do want her lips to be even. So let me go back to, I think as far as accessories, there's not much that we could add on here that I feel like would add to who she is. Her nails do need to be a natural color because she's Pocahontas. She's not gonna have her nails done. Even though she, you know, she's our girl. She's a complete baddie. We want to give her neutral nails. I do want to change this white color to be more of, I want to give it more of a, something like this. Let me see, subcolor, same thing, main color. Let's go back to this pink and maybe do like pinkish red tint. Maybe come right here. Maybe I just need to make them all like this pinkish color. Let me see, pink. I feel like these do not look right, you know what I'm saying? Oh, there we go. That's a little bit more natural looking. Let me see, let's go outfit. Wait, she's giving though. Let's look at some expressions. Okay, let's see here. Did I click the right thing? Oh, wait. Let me check something real quick. She's not old. I don't think that old. I don't think that's very helpful. Expressions, her smile. Oh, the smiles in here are a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. Surprise. Let's see, not the wink, I'm screaming, not the pout. These are hilarious, bro. With her mouth open, something like this. I think if I edited that, I feel like we could get a good bit of accuracy. What do y'all think? If I edit her a mouth open pose, I think we could get like true. Oh, this is so good. And then hold on. And then like close a little bit like that. Oh, that's perfect. What the heck? The last thing we said we were gonna try was looking at the different hair. No, I think that black hair is gonna be the best one. I think we might have got it, y'all. We might have got it. Let's try to change the background up a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking pretty. What the heck? I do feel like her face could have been a little bit wider, but I also think that that's part of that is the shadow, as far as like the shadow falls on her face. So if I were to fix that a little bit, maybe bring it right here. Oh, this is so good. She looks so pretty. Oh, look at our girl, y'all. You think the only people who are people. What? How high does the, na. and na, then you'll never know. She looks so good. Let's give her some poses. She looks so good. Let's go to camera mode. Let's go to camera mode. Let's see if we can give her some cute poses. Let me see. Let's do the move gently one. That's the classic. Sam, we got our girl. Period. She's cute or whatever. Yes, I wish we could have her standing in such an iconic pose that would be giving, yes, I'm Pocahontas, period. Is there one? Not that I'm expecting. No, I don't think that one is it. Let's see. Couples expecting hands on hips. These hands on hips ones are not exactly her, but she looks cute. This is our final Pocahontas look. Let me know what you guys think. Did we nail it, or is it like, girl, please do better? Let me know down in the comments down below. If you liked it, please like the video. And don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell for whenever we have a new upload, and use code Duchess, DUCHESS, if you guys are playing InZoi or plan on playing it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.